Hello and welcome to this next episode in the procedure series for Explain 11. And today we're gonna do something. We're gonna do start a series about the default Beech Baron, Beech 58 Baron. So there's a 55 version 2, but that's not. I can't find it anyway. So this is the 58 version. So all the links that you need are in the description. There's a link to the Plain Flight Manual or Pilot's Operating Handbook, which you can download from Beechcraft. It's Model G58. This is not Model G58, so this might be some slight differences, but they should be minor. It should work anyway. If you Google around, you can also find the Beech 55 version, but this is the G58. So and then you can find a checklist, which is from Simcoders. Simcoders made an expansion pack for Explain 10 and the Coronado's Beech Baron. The checklist works pretty nice, I think, and you can download that from their page, and the link is also in the description. And then there's a link to this scenery, which is the Ryan. I'm gonna see how I pronounce it. Ryan Eschendorf maybe, which is quite a heavy one if you look at the amount of lag I get when turning around here. So I don't know if we'll use that in the series or not. And that's pretty much it. Disclaimer: this is I'm not a real pilot. This is not real aviation. This is just for fun and making Explain or Flight Simulator a little bit more interesting and more fun. So this Beech Baron series will be divided into several episodes. The first episode will be about limitations. Then we'll go to normal procedures and emergency procedures, and that's pretty much it. I did a series on Diamond DA42, but in that one I did also an abnormal section, but it's not an abnormal section in this. In the Beechcraft manual, so I'll do limitations, normal procedures, and emergency procedures. Maybe fly around a little bit during the time I do that. We'll see. First, we'll go into the airplane, and here we can actually close the door. I think this is kind of cool for default aircraft that you can actually close stuff. So, anyway, first is about limitations. So, if you go to that section in the page in the manual, that's section 2. We'll look at different things. This is mostly about me reading and looking at the Flight Simulator at the same time. So, first section is about airspeed limitations. VNE or never exceed speed is 223 knots indicated. Do not exceed the speed in any operation. So 223 is above here, so don't go over there ever. Maximum structural cruising speed, VNO or VC, is 195. Do not exceed the speed except in smooth air and then only with caution. So 193, which should be around here. Oh, sorry, 195 around here. So don't go over there. Don't know why there's yellow here. Maneuvering speed, do not make full or abrupt control movements above this speed is 156. So that's around here somewhere. 150 there. 156. Maximum flap extension, VFE. Approach flaps, which is 15 degrees. 152. Do not extend flaps or operate with flaps extended above this speed. So 152. Here we have a little arrow there. It's good to remember. That's flaps 1. 15 degrees of flaps, the first setting. And then we have full down 30%, 30 degrees, that's 122, which is around here. So flaps there, and then second flaps there. And then don't you use them above that. So climbing out, as you pass this, you have to retract the flaps at least to 15 degrees, and here at least to 0. They will be up. Maximum landing gear operation is 152 too, so that's easy to remember. The little bug there is also the speed for landing gear. and that's the same for extending or retracting. So simple to remember. Single engine minimum control speed 84 knots. Minimum speed for directional controllability after sudden loss of engine, so 84, which is around here. A little red bar there. I think it's also the V1 30. Maximum speed with utility doors removed, we don't have that. That's 174, but we don't can use that. So airspeed indication, white strip 74 to 122, normal flap speed, full flaps. And lower level here is flap stall speed with flaps 74 knots. Yeah, you can read more about it. So that's the speed. Looking at power plant limitations, which we'll see over here. Number of engines, 2, right side and left side. IO 550C. I said normal aspirated fuel injected direct drive air cooled 6-cylinder horizontally post 550 cubic inch displacement 300 horsepower engine. That's a long one. Okay, so max takeoff and maximum continuous power is full throttle and 2,700 RPM. So go to RPM 2,700. See here. Don't go over that. You won't go over there probably. Maximum cylinder head temperature is 238 degrees centigrade. Cylinder head here. Let's see. Where is cylinder head? Here, cylinder head temperature here. So 238. 238. So, see that? Not above that. Maximum oil temperature 116 degrees. Oil temperature here 116. Check. Maximum takeoff oil temperature is 24 degrees centigrade. Maximum takeoff oil temperature. So if this is above, that's weird. Where's the maximum takeoff oil temperature? 24 degrees centigrade. Why is 24? That's like 0, 20, 24. So not above here. That's weird. It should be in the green range, right? Oh. No, sorry, I read wrong. Minimum takeoff oil temperature is here, so above the yellow line here in the green, basically. Sorry, my bad. That makes it more sense. Minimum oil pressure idle 10 psi. So oil pressure 10 psi. Minimum is, I'm guessing here, should be in the yellow, preferably in the green. Starters. Do not operate starter continuously for more than 30 seconds in any 4-minute period. Allow starter to cool again before cranking. So 30 seconds and then cool 4 minutes. Then we have something about fuel. Standard fuel system. Total capacity 200 gallons. Usable. Total usable is 194 gallons. Fuel management. Do not take off when fuel quantity displayed indicates in the yellow band. Let's see, where is the fuel? Where's the fuel? Here. So we shouldn't take it. Well, I'll turn it on. Battery on. We'll see. Not in the yellow range. The fuel cross-feed system to be used during emergency conditions in level flight only. Maximum slip duration is 30 seconds, so it's good to remember. Otherwise the fuel won't be displaced. Number of propellers, 2. Propeller manufacturer, coolie propeller or hard cell propeller. Number of blades, let's go to the outside, 3. Nice. Constant speed, variable pitch, 3-blade propeller using a hub with, yeah, that's more technical. Don't need me. That's some technical stuff with the propeller. It's not interesting. Go back in here. Look at manifold pressure, which is up here. So manifold pressure. Operating range is green arc 15 to 29.6. So 15 to 29.6 the green arc. Tachometer. Don't know if that's in there. Actually, I haven't seen that anywhere. don't know about that. Okay. Here's the cylinder head temperature and here's the engine exhaust gas temperature. Sorry. Operating range tachometer is 1800 to 2700 RPM. So here, this is the tachometer, I guess. So this is operating range. Prohibited range 2700 to 30. So not above here. Fuel flow, which is here. So the range is green bar 3 to 27.4. That's not actually correct in this one. It's higher here, but it should be up to maximum 27.4. This is my daughter, by the way. Vill du spara dem? Absolut.
Men,
Jaha, det är en hål där i under.
ja.
Okej. Vi ställer dem här så ingen tar. Ja. My daughter wanted to save her Saturday candy, so that's here with me now. Must not take a candy. Let's see. So that's slightly more than in the EFM. Prohibited range 27.4 to 30. So 27, like here to there, that shouldn't be used from the airplane flight manual at least. Okay, note the leaning indicator will provide a correct climb fuel flow with only 2 power settings, 2700 RPM full throttle or 2500 RPM in full throttle. So, cylinder head temperature, operating range green, 116 degrees to 238 degrees centigrade. So this one doesn't have any markings on it. 22 something. Well, prohibited range. This doesn't actually have it. It's weird. Well, I guess oil temperature. These ones. Green range. Caution range, yellow bar is 0 to 24. That's not actually true on this one. And operating range 24 to 116 and 116 to 120 prohibited. Oil pressure if engine is operated below 500 RPM, oil pressure in the yellow or red bar will cause a pointer or digits to change color. That's good. Prohibited range yellow 0 to 10. That's not actually here. 10 to 30 is caution yellow. Oh, the red bar, sorry. Here. And then caution bar, caution range, and operating range, and prohibited range yellow here. 105, so. That's, well, what else? Bus voltage, do we have that somewhere? Should be here. Prop amps. Get that on, by the way. I think we have to start up the engine. So start it up. So that's out. We'll set it on. We'll start up the engine, so I have to reverse this. I flew a helicopter before this, and then I had the section reversed, the throttle, sorry. So, okay. Do some that one. As soon as it started, I'll be lowered. And she set it to around 1,000. That's okay. Prop amps. Actually, I should have a fuel bomb pumps on. I forgot about that. For some reason, there's a problem with this one. If you start this one up, and it's a lot of the default stuff, you start it up the first time without having the engines running, it won't turn things on. So that's probably why we're getting 0 prop arm amps here. Or maybe it's a default. We'll go edit failures and see if we can get that away. Could be a failure fix all system. No, that didn't change anything. Okay, anyway. Well, you should understand, it should be here. So sort of amps going there. The operating range on the battery, 24 to 30 volts. Which it isn't on this one, but it should be. Fuel quantity, look here. Warning red line, 0 gallons. Caution range is 0 to 13 gallons, so this is 13 gallons. And operating range green bar 30 to 75. It's not a green bar here, but you get it. DI's pressure gauge here. Normal operating range green out 9 to 20 psi. So here. And maximum operating range radial is 20 psi, so not above that. Well, then it's lots of other stuff. You look at the center of gravity planning and that sort of weight limits. That's interesting. Maximum takeoff weight is 5,500 pounds. Maximum landing weight is 5,400 pounds. Maximum ramp weight is 5,524 pounds. Maximum baggage compartment weights, main cab compartment 400 pounds. Extended aft compartment 120 pounds. Nose compartment 300 pounds. So that's, you have more of that in the section about weights and balance. Maneuver limits. Flight load factors. If you're full weight, flaps up 3.8 Gs, flaps down 2.0 G. Minimum flight crew is 1 pilot. Maximum passenger seating configuration is 5 passengers and 1 pilot. So icing limitations. Minimum airspeed during icing conditions 130 knots. Minimum ambient temperature of operating the icing boot is -40 degrees centigrade. Pneumatics pumps are time limited for engine operation to 400 hours. Do not operate a propeller GI system when the propellers are static. So, good to know. And then we have some stuff about avionics, which is not the correct one because this is an old system, and G58 has the Garmin G1000, which we don't use. We don't have it rather than that. So that's pretty much it on this one. And then we have some placards and stuff, but we don't look at that. So that's the first episode on the, what call it, on the Beech Baron B58. This is not the G58, the B58 and Baron, and this has been a limitation. So, and still a disclaimer: don't use this as for real purposes. This is just for fun and flight simulator. And I'm not a pilot, so don't quote me on anything. Just trying to learn it. The thing about this sort of this series is that I wanted to learn stuff myself, and I find that teaching it makes it much easier to learn. So that's why I'm doing this. Mostly for my sake, and hopefully you'll find it interesting and fun too. Anyway, next episode will be on normal procedures. My name is Andy, and if you like my channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment or share, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.